New season, new expectations, all starts in less than a couple of weeks. What are your thoughts going in?
Oh, so excited to play somebody else. Our players are excited too. I'm excited. Did I say excited enough?
I think you said excited.
No, I'm very optimistic. This is a great group, Chris, and they're working really hard. They have great respect for one another, great respect for our staff. They're hungry every day, wanting to get better. I mean, you can just see it in their eyes. And that's, as a coach, that's what you want. You know, and we've got the coaching staff that can help get them better, but because they want to get better, to me, I think the potential and the sky's the limit in terms of how good they can be.
You're bringing back quite a few key pieces in the Angela Rodriguez's, the Sammy Tuckers.
Yes.
How important is to have that experience back?
Oh, it's huge, and the players look to that. And sometimes I think they forget, you know, how the players are seeing how they're reacting to things. But you can see their confidence. Sammy Tucker's confidence and her leadership. You know, you can tell she's taken over. Angela, same thing. I mean, you know, having the year under her belt, she knows the expectations. She knows the teens. I think that's the scariest thing as a first-year athlete. She knows she can play at a very high level nationally as well in the Horizon League. So just their confidence alone and their determination to help, you know, take us another step, in the Horizon League.
Absolutely. I'd love to talk about the schedule, but, you know, what is playing teams like the Badgers, Michigan State, Baylor, Oklahoma, what is that going to do for your team coming down the rest of the way?
Yeah, it's opportunity to play against NCAA caliber teams, and that's, you know, our goal every year is to get to the big dance, and those are teams we'll probably face in the first or second round. So, you know, we want to face them early, and it tests us. It gives them an opportunity to beat them, because honestly, on any given night, we go into every game with a game plan to beat that team. So it gives them opportunities to play against and beat some of the top teams in the country and in the leagues, but also to prepare them. No matter what happens, they're going to be better prepared going into the Horizon League, and that's the season that that non-conference is preparing us for that season. That's the most important season. So no matter what happens in the non-conference, we're going to be ready come, January, beginning of January.
Absolutely. You have a young team this season, 5 freshmen. Talk a little bit about how much of the youth you're going to be counting on this season.
Yeah, well, we've got some new kids that are going to contribute right away. One, they're filling some needs, at the point guard spot, some depth there. Kiki Wilson out of won 2-time state champion out of Chicago, Illinois. She's going to give us some quickness at the guard spot, breaking people off the dribble. Defensively, she can get up and turn people. I think we're going to be a better defensive team with her. Ashley Green, state champion at Nicolet. She brings length, ability to post a guard up on the block, and great athleticism defensively. She's going to help us. Defense has been a big area that we've been focusing on, that we've got to get better at. We know we can score, but we've got to be able to stop people, and we have not done a good job of that in years past. And that's something we've really been focusing on, and these young kids are going to be able to help us do that.
Absolutely. Speaking of the league, a league member made it to the Sweet 16 last year.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about how the league has kind of come a long way in the past 5-6 years.
Yeah, Green Bay, the level that they play at, and I think that's why our league keeps getting better, is that, I think Horizon League has a name now at the national level, and players are coming to the Horizon League because of the great basketball that is played in our league, and I think Green Bay has led the way in that regard. But Butler's gotten better. They've got some great transfers from Big Ten teams to come in. Cleveland State, Wright State, a new coach, and he turned the program around within a year and was competing at the top of the league. So we're the most competitive. We have the best year we've had since my tenure. So we only seeing it grow and continue to get better. And the recruits that we're bringing in, we're seeing the difference. We're bringing in high caliber players and competing against big programs and winning. And I think that's a credit to the league that we're in.
Absolutely. Final question for you today. What do you see the strengths of the team this year in 2011, 2012?
I think their chemistry. I think that's upmost number one. They are working so well together. They respect one another. They all get along. We're not seeing a lot of cliques, and that I think is going to be really important. Because if to me. If you work well together, the whole one team, one beat, they are buying into that. That's one of our mottos this year, and they are really buying into beating together as one unit, no matter what class you are. So I think that's a big strength. Experience back, athleticism. We're more athletic at the guard spot than we've been in the past, so we can compete. Our league is the most athletic it's ever been in my tenure as well, and so we're bringing in some kids that can compete athletically. So I think those are our big strengths, and hopefully our defense.
Thanks for your time today, Coach, and good luck.
All right, Chris, thanks.